Today we're doing a little bit of everything. We'll just jump into it. Robert wants to use all the ingredients listed in the table at the right to make trail mix. How many 1/2 pound packages can he make? Well, here's the the data for the ingredients. It's 2.5 pounds of dried apples, 4 pounds of pecans, and 1.5 pounds of raisins. He's putting them all together, and then he's making 1/2 pound packages. So the first thing we have to do is put all of those together. When we put things together, we add them. Since this is nice and neat for me, I'm just going to put the plus sign here so I don't have to rewrite everything. So I have a fraction sign and a whole number sign. I have a half and a half. That is nice because the 2's are equal. So I don't have to do anything. I just bring down the 2. 1/2 plus 1/2, that's 2 of them. So I have 2/2 there. Then I have to add my whole numbers. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So I have 7 and 2 2's. 2/2 is really 1. So I have 1 pound here and 7 pounds here. 1 plus 7 equals 8 pounds. So I have a total of 8 pounds. All right, so go back over to the problem. I have 8 pounds of trail mix. And what do I want to do? I want to break them up into 1/2 pounds. Well, how do you break things up or cut things up in math? You divide. So we are going to divide by 1/2. All right, how do we divide? We have to have 2 fractions. So I'm going to have 8/1. That's how we turn a whole number into a fraction, divided by 1/2. Division means keep the first number the same, change the division sign to multiplication, flip the second number, and then if you can simplify, you can. If you can't, then just do it. We can't. So 8 times 2, top times the top, is 16. 1 times 1 is 1, which equals 16. Now, what's my label? Well, how many 1/2 pound packages can he make? Well, it's 16 1/2 pound packages. And on my label, if you notice, I wrote out the word half instead of 1/2, 1/2. I didn't want you all to think my answer was 16 and 1/2. So I didn't want to put that fraction there. I didn't want to confuse anybody. So it's 16 1/2 pound packages. Number 5, Rachel used 2/3 of a package of cornbread mix. She will use equal parts of the leftover mix to make 2 batches of cornbread. What fraction of the original package will she use for each batch? Okay, so again, this is like the problem the other day. We had a package of cornbread mix. So here's our mix. And she used 2/3 of it. Well, if I want to use 2/3, I need to cut it into 2/3. So she used this amount. This is gone. So what's left? Well, this piece is left. Well, what is that piece? That piece is 1/3. All right, so what did she do? She will use equal parts of this to make 2 batches. So she's going to take this and cut it into 2. Cut means to divide into 2. So we're going to divide it by 2. So we need 2 fractions. So I need to put that 2/1. Keep the first number the same. First fraction is same. Change the division to multiplication and flip the second number. Can I simplify this? The answer is no. Top times the top, bottom times the bottom. Our answer is 1/6. 1/6 of what? It says the original package. So that is our answer. And I see I didn't circle my original answer up here, so I'll circle that just so you can see it. Number 6, Sandra is making veggie soup. If she makes 12 cups of soup, how many cups of onions does she need? Use the data table on the right, write the equations needed to solve the problem, then solve. I'm going to change this. Well, I'm going to mark this needed to solve the problem. We don't need to write the equation. All right, so she's making 12 cups of soup. All right, so I'm looking here, sorry. the amount needed for 3 cups of soup is this amount, but she needs 4 of those. I'm sorry, she's making 12 cups. This is 3 cups. So how many of these is she going to need? Well, she needs 12 cups of soup, and this will only make 3, right? So I'm going to take my 12 divided by 3 because I need to know how many of these she needs. Well, what's 12 divided by 3? It's 4. So she needs 4 of these to make the soup, how much she wants. Well, it says how many cups of onions does she need? Well, right here is how much it is for one of them, or for one. We need 4 of those. You can do it 2 ways. You could add 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 to have 4 of them, which obviously would be 4/8, which simplifies to 1/2 cup of onions. That's one way you could do it. The other way you could do it is, since you need need 1/8 for 1, we can take that times 4 over 1. We could cross simplify this. 4 and 8. Count by 4s, 4, 8. How many 4s? 1. How many 4s? 2, which still equals your 1/2 cup of onions. Either way is fine. Number 7. Emily needs to buy fabric to make curtain panels for her window. Each panel will be 4 feet long and 1/2 foot wide. Each piece of fabric that she can buy is 4 feet long and 2 feet wide. How many panels can she make from one piece of fabric? All right, so what she has, the piece of fabric, if we want to draw this out, is 4 feet long. And then it is 2 feet wide. That is the fabric piece. Now what she's going to use this for is cut it into pieces 4 feet long and 1/2 foot wide. Well, our 4 feet long is good, but this she's cutting into 1/2 feet. So how many can she make with one of these? Well, the 4 feet long, we don't have to worry about it. They're the same. So really we only have to look at the 2 feet, and we're cutting it by 1/2 foot. So we're going to take our 2 feet and we're going to cut it, divide by 1/2 foot, which is 2 over 1 divided by 1/2, which is 2 over 1, keep the same, change the sign, flip the second number. 2 times 2 is 4, 1 times 1 is 1. So our answer is she can make 4 panels. That's our answer. Barry buys a package of pasta for $2.39 and a jar of tomato sauce for $3.09. He uses a 75-cent coupon and a 50-cent coupon. What is the total cost of Barry's purchase? Write an expression. All right. Well, he spends $2.39 and he spends $3.09. That's the total cost. So we're going to add these two together. What's 9 plus 9? 18. What's 1 plus 3? 4. What's a decimal plus a decimal? A decimal. What's 2 plus 3? 5. So this costs $5.48. Now he's using coupons. One's 75 cents and one's 50 cents. Well, what does coupon mean? It means you're not paying that amount. It means take it off. How do you take something off? You subtract. So you can either add 75 cents and 50 cents, which is $1.25. You could do that. So let's just do that because that's our total coupon. 5, 12, 1. Our total coupons are $1.25. That's how much we're saving. So we're going to take our $5.48 and we're going to subtract our $1.25 because we don't have to pay that amount because we're getting them a coupon. 8 minus 5 is 3. 4 minus 2 is 2. And 5 minus 1 is 4. So we are going to owe $4.23.